Hi everyone, this is Gilman from Row Impact and we're here to talk some more about KOI. Today we're going to go through the Unit Impact tab. So if you've been following along, we've talked about what you see on the Executive Summary tab, which is here. And the total impact of any given climate solution is going to be the product of the unit impact times the solution scale. And so today we're going to look at what is the unit impact and what can we do in KOI. So let's go ahead and click in here, or you could also do it from the tab over here. In the unit impact tab, you see, again, quite a lot of information, but we summarize everything at the top. So the per unit impact is going to be the difference between your baseline scenario and the solution that you're scaling. And in this case, we're talking about gray hydrogen production compared to a new renewable electrolysis version to create hydrogen. You can look at anything. And so I'm going to pause for a moment and look at this little tab over here, which is going to expand out to show you what different baselines you have, what different solutions you have, and a little bit of information about what you're looking at. So I encourage you to look at these for any existing public models that you may find in KOI. We're going to do a lot to give you a summary of what you're looking at first. In a future video, we will also look at edit mode. And in edit mode, just as a quick preview, you can come in here and add, remove, modify any of these. But for this example, what we're going to show you is you can rapidly switch out your baseline. So let's look at a gray hydrogen production baseline. Now let's switch to see what this would look like if you were using average grid intensity to do kind of the same thing. And you can see that your per unit impact changes now because your baseline intensity is different. Your solution is the same. But you can do the same thing over here and swap out different solutions as well. So that'll be a topic for a future video. For now, I just wanted to make sure that you knew that that was there. So as you're going through the unit impact tab, as you scroll down, you're going to see that every baseline and every solution are broken down into key value chain phases and key material inputs. So in this case, for your baseline, it's primarily composed in this analysis of the electricity production emissions intensity. So how many emissions are the result of producing the electricity, and then the actual electrolyzer production phase. In your solution, it's quite similar. And in this particular solution we're looking at, we're using the average grid electricity emissions, some mixture of renewable electricity, and this electrolyzer production step. And when you combine all that up, you get your total emissions intensity for your solution and for your baseline. And if you scroll down further, you can see that over time. Now, what you'll notice is that some solutions and some baselines are flat, which means that they're not dynamic over time. We're making assumptions about what they are today and extending that to the future. And in other cases, you're going to have dynamic data over time. So you're going to see these curves change over time. And this is just a visual representation of these data over time. So hopefully that's a useful overview of what you can see in the Unit Impact tab. In future videos, we're going to get into how can you modify this on your own. And that's when it gets really exciting about putting in new primary data, maybe from an existing portfolio company. Maybe they have an LCA of their own. Maybe there's some better industry data that you happen to bring to bear. All of that can be readily integrated right here. So thanks for watching, and until next time.